Okay, here I am in Xara. I've just created this text column. It's selecting it and hit escape. You can see it's a font called Emmet and it's 200 pixels. And similarly, I've got the size screen here, and I'll just pause. And if I look at the utilities options, you can see a set custom page. It's 960 pixels by 389 high. Just apply that. Okay, so that disappears. It's ordinary text. Next thing I need to do is create the sizing, what I call sizing pixels. I'm going to, in the rectangle tool, I'm going to hold down the control key and just drag out like that, which, because I held down the control key, creates a square, and this is 55.5 pixels. It doesn't matter what the size is at the moment. I'm going to go Control K, which makes an exact copy right above the other, clones, so I'm going to move that over here. Next thing I want to do is put this one here at the top left hand corner, so I'm going to go Arrange, Alignment, and setting it to Page. I'm going to click up here in the top left, it's the quickest way to do it, click Apply. Similarly on the bottom right, I'm going to just click down here to the page and apply. Right, now I don't want the sizing pixels that size, I want them to be as small as possible, so I'm going to make them 1 pixel, I think is the smallest I can make them. I'm going to set the origin, position up to the top left, and then I'm going to create 1 pixel, apply. Because aspect ratio is locked, it's also down, you can hardly see it, just about see it there. Similarly here, make the origin point bottom right, set the size to 1 pixel and hit like that. Right, so now we've got 2 rectangles and that text. I'm going to go Arrange, Combine Shapes, Add Shapes, which is the same as Control +1 or Control 1, adds the shapes, and that's what we're going to use in Xara 3D 7. Next thing I want to do is to create a texture to apply it to it. This is where you would probably import this shape into Paint Shop and apply the fill that you like. I haven't got Paint Shop, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wing it a bit in Xara. So I'm going to go Edit, copy that shape. I'm going to go Page and Layer Gallery. I'm just going to create a new layer and call this Fill. That down. I go Control Shift and V. Bottom. Fill. I go Control Shift V. And paste that into this layer. Again, it's just a one shape. Next, I want to load a texture, which I've got this gold fill texture from textures.com, which is a fantastic resource for textures. I'm going to go Edit, copy that, back in the file we're working on. I'm going to go Control V to paste that in, and immediately I'm going to delete it from the page. It still remains, however, in the bitmap gallery. So if I select this, open the bitmap gallery, select that and go Fill, plonk, it goes in like this, and then I can adjust this fill. Don't know why that won't shut, but we can size it down like that. So you've now got that fill. It's one shape, and because they've also got the sizing pixels there, that ensures that the shape, the purple shapes, and this texture that we're going to use to apply to the shape is the same size. So I'm going to go File, I'm going to export that PNG. I'm going to export that as texture to use. I'm just going to copy that. I'm opening the settings, you can't quite see that on the screen here. And it's true color with alpha. Bitmap size is 96, which is correct. And I'll just export it. Right, that would be the bit you would do in Paint Shop, and then you'd go back to this shape here. You've got that shape there. I'm going to go Edit, copy that shape. I'm now going to go into Xara 3D, and I've set this window up. That was 960 by 389 was that screen, and I've set this window up, frame size, to 960 by 389, so it's exactly the same. And I'm going to go Control V. There, it's come in there. Don't want that thing. Let's just roll this round. The extrusion's far too big, so I want to undo that, redo that. I'm going to go to the extrusion, and with the extrusion I'm going to make that 5 pixels. And if we turn it round now, you can see that's not too wide. And you can also see the sizing pixels there. They're also, although they're 1 by 1 squares, they also have an extrusion 5 or 6 pixels. I found 5 pixels, isn't it? So I'm just going to go and just undo that back a bit so we're looking at the same. Now you've now got the shape. Now you want to apply the texture to it. So if you go into texture options, I'm going to load a texture. And I'm going to go texture 2, I think, isn't it there? Texture to use PNG. Open. And you can see that it comes in. If I move that around, up and down a bit, you can see it as you want. Don't want it particularly at that angle, so I'll just move it back a bit like that. Move it like that. You can adjust the lighting by hitting the lighting there. Just click on that light there, and give it a yellowy, goldy colour. Similarly, this one, give it a yellowy, goldy colour, and this one, light one, give it a yellowy, goldy colour. Slide that down a bit. I don't want to give it that much. Hide the lighting. So I actually play that. I'll just go into animation options, and the animation option, I just want it probably swing to, and just try that. I want it to pause, so I'll go 0. And that goes like that. Just pause that. I don't think you'd particularly want an animation. you just want a still with some still with a 3D effect. You can say if we want that, you could move the lights around. To get that, hide those lights, then go File, Export, and I'll call this, what am I going to call it? 3D still. Save. Right, current window size is exactly what I want, 934 by 389. It's true color, 24-bit, and it's transparent. Save. Back in Xara. Just open a new page. File. Import. 3D still PNG. Open. That comes in there like that. If I like that, send that to the back, you can see that it's filled. You can't really see the sizing pixels in this one because of the angle of it, but you can always get rid of the sizing pixels by the way I always do it. Old way, I don't use the crop tool. Just, let's say that green. Select that. I'm going to go Control All. And then unselect that background there. Control 3, which is Arrange Intersect Shapes. And you've got that there. You can then export that as your 3D file that you want. You can see it makes quite good textures to it. Anyway, this is Egg. All the best. Hope this helped. Bye.